Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Merryl, back at it again with another video. So today I'm going to talk about a lot of things that's been going on in my mind lately since quarantine, guys. So currently I'm in Manila and I just want to share some thoughts about. So as I was saying, I'm just here to have some talk to you about God. Okay, so as I was saying a while ago, I'm here to talk about a lot of things, especially those that are running in my mind lately. So if you want to see or or rather talk with me through this video, so then keep on watching. Okay, so as I was saying, guys, welcome to Adulting 101 with me, Quarantine Edition. The first thing we're going to talk about is how is it to be a young adult here in Manila, where you live alone, away from your parents or from your relatives, and then living your own life. So if anyone here is wondering how old I am, I'm actually 23 years old, and I have my own work, I have my own job, and I'm a licensed medical technologist. So basically, my work is here in Manila, and I'm from Batangas. That's the province of where I grew up. So hindi ako madalas umuwi kasi basically I'm caught up with work, and I only have one day rest in a week. So medyo mahirap umuwi ng province kapag ganun. So being a young adult for me is basically figuring out your life. As in, dito mo masusubukan kung gaano ka-patient with your dreams, your goals. Kasi actually, it's not really easy to figure out what you want to do in life. So, ang tagal bago mo siya ma-realize na hindi mo akalain na yung grade school or yung high school days mo wherein your teachers, your parents prepare you for the future or for the life you will be having. It's not really enough, guys. As in, when you reach the point of adulthood, dun mo marirealize na it's not all about the academics or the things you do at school that would teach you how to live life. It's actually basically a journey, and most of the learnings you will have to learn it from experience. So, ako, as a young adult, I try my best to follow the goals that I want. So, minsan, I have my doubts. Madalas, I will feel like nothing good is happening in my life, or I still have a lot of things to do or to conquer para lang maabot yung dreams ko. But basically, that's been what others are experiencing also. So, hindi ka nag-iisa. You are also a human being. So, basically, you are naturally going to feel those things. So, hindi siya yung pag pinanganak ka, pag sinabi nila na ikaw magiging doktor ka, ganun, you will go straight to that path without encountering any problems. So, that's not going to happen. And as much as possible, try to appreciate your journey towards your goal. Kasi, yun naman kasi talaga yung mahalaga, how you got there, how you reach your dreams. That, for me, that's the most important thing rather than the end of the line. Kasi when it comes to the end and then you have nothing na, so you have to appreciate the journey first before you appreciate the end of it. So parang ayun, you have to feel all the feelings, the negative or the happy feelings that you have along the way para ma-appreciate mo kung ano na yung narating mo. So, yan. So, basically, yung message ko for the young adults like me is to go through that journey. Kahit gaano katagal pa yan, kahit sa tingin mo hindi ka na matatapos sa journey na yan, just keep pushing through because at the end of it, there's a tunnel, there's a light. Kayang-kaya mo yan. Kaya natin. Okay, so the second thing we're going to talk about is how to be smart with your money and also being able to talk about your passion in life. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is how to be smart with your money. So, since you are a young adult, ito yung time na na-experience mo na kumita ng sarili mong pera, you're earning enough for yourself, and you want to try new things, explore new life, or madaming possibilities kung saan mafe-feel mo na you can do it all in the expense of expending a lot and then purchasing a lot of things na hindi naman kailangan. So, as a young adult, I experienced that when I actually got my first paycheck. All I think about is spending it for my family kasi it's a way of giving back to them kasi nga I'm not going to be here or I'm not going to be in a licensed medical technologist if not because of them. So on my first paycheck, I treated my family sa local fast food restaurant sa Batangas. So ayun. But after that I find it not enough kasi parang they've done a lot of things for me and then ayun, I was given the chance na to pay back what I owed them. Parang ganon. So, during that time, I would try to give them small things from my own money. Ganon. So, parang there's a year na parang all that year was all about spending lang. That I'm just trying to splurge the money I earned. So, after that, parang na-realize ko na money is not really constant. As in, hindi siya magstay sa'yo. Kasi everywhere you look, everything you look at, may price yan. Gagamitin at gagamitin mo yung pera. So, what I learned after that time of splurging money is that I have to have an investment or a business that could sustain the money or the flow of money kasi hindi siya pwedeng labas lang ng labas. So I have to earn more for myself and also for my family. So what I did is I actually put a part of my money in an investment insurance plan. And then, I also save a portion of that money para sa bangko. And then, another I gave to my family and then my allowances. So, it's all about hati-hatiin mo lang siya. Because you're not going to have that money. So, just as I was saying, you're not going to have that money forever. As in, hindi mo siya kayang itago sa baul. So, what you have to do is to find, basically, ayun, hindi talaga magstay yung money mo kung gastos ka lang ng gastos and then you are just relying on your salary. Kasi, as sad as it is, yung sweldo namin as medical technologists is not really enough to sustain a family. As in, kung tutuusin, napakaliit lang niya for a professional. So, as much as possible, I try to find ways to earn money outside of my current job. So, I do have sidelines. I do hustle a bit sa mga bagay-bagay. And I'm not gonna be ashamed of that because I feel like as a young person, I have the energy, I have the ability, I have the time to do other things outside of work. So, I try to grab that opportunity kasi we're not getting any younger. Every day, we are going to age, we are going to have a time wherein we have to rest and be with our family. So, why not do hustle some things when you are young so that you can rest when you are older, or you will have an investment when you are older, and then you can be with your family without thinking of financial problems. So ayun guys, as much as possible, I try to work hard for my goals, for my family, and for my dreams kasi we don't have the time, we don't have all the time in this world. So, there will come a time na kailangan mo din talaga itigil lahat ng mga bagay na ginagawa mo ngayon to push other things in the future. So, sa ngayon, I'm enjoying side hustling things. I'm enjoying producing videos kahit medyo hindi ako constant sa ganong level na kagaya ng iba. I'm also selling things online, things that I have faith sa mga products kasi I want other people to see kung ano yung pwede nilang i-benefit sa products na yun. And also, I also sell food products. I have friends na I help with selling things, especially delicious desserts and food kasi just what I said, I believe in their products. And I also love food. So, alam nyo naman yan, yung mga nakakakilala sa akin, mahilig talaga ako sa food. So, I'm just trying to share to them kung ano yung mga bagay na kinahihiligan ko. So, basically, it's all about what's your passion in life. So, kung ano yung passion mo, dun ka humanap ng way kung paano ka kikita from that passion. Kasi, a lot of us young adults are always thinking that our passion will not sustain us. Na yung work natin should be the only thing that we have to do. Pero kasi minsan, if you are always thinking about work and you're not pursuing what your heart desires, there are times na ma-burnout ka, there are times na ma-feel mo na, ano ba tong buhay ko, bakit hindi ako masaya? So, aside from the work you have to also have something that could fuel your heart or your soul. So, as for me, I love producing this video. So, pag may time ako, nagagawa ko na ganitong videos. So, I also love to write. So, sometimes, kapag na-feel ko magsulat, I post something on my blogspot. As I was saying, kapag ayun nga, meron akong time, nagpo-post ako sa blogspot ko. So, ayan, nandito yung link ng blogspot ko sa WordPress, kung saan makikita nyo, I write things just to release some emotions or some ideas that's been running on my mind lately. So, madalas ginagawa ko yun kasi I've always been a writer. I know in my heart na if I'm not a medical technologist, I would probably be a writer. Kasi since I was young, I love writing things talaga. I also have, yung dati yung obsession ko is to collect some, yung mga paper, iba't ibang kinds of paper na ginagamit for letters. And then I will just write things like imaginary love letters or basta ganon. So, I've always been writing my whole life, and I think that's something na hindi ko mabibitawan, even though if I'm old enough to not do other things. So, para sa akin, it's a therapy kapag madami akong iniisip or kapag, kasi I'm not a talkative person, as in, I rarely talk about my feelings to other people. So, what keeps me sane kapag marami akong mga iniisip is that I always write things. I always write my thoughts. So, if you ever want to know me personally, you can click here on this website and then you can read all my blogs. So, I also love makeup. So, marami nagsasabi, kapag naka-makeup yung babae, parang hindi siya, parang iba yung nagiging tingin nila. So, there are negative concepts about that. So, I try so hard not to be affected by that kasi I love makeup, I love dressing up, I love clothes, I love fashion. So, if there's someone na i-judge ako because of that, I actually don't care. I'm sorry. I'm not a heartless person, pero I just want others to respect what other people love or what other people want to do with their life. Kasi it's not their life. There's nothing wrong with what they do unless they're not hurting other people. So, okay lang sa akin kung ano yung perspective mo. I'm a very open-minded person. But I also wish that you will be like that to me. Yung parang ganun. So, I don't want to do to others what they would do to me. Kasi, wait lang. Nagulo na ako. Basta, what I mean is, ayokong gawin sa iba yung mga bagay na for me, ayoko din gagawin nila sa akin. So, ayun, mas malinaw pag Tagalog, guys. Okay, so the third thing we're going to talk about here is how to set your heart to go after your goals and also to find in your heart the courage to go after your dreams or to have the courage to invest your money on things that you believe about or in. So, ayun. So, when it comes to investment or to going after your dreams, what fuels me basically is my faith. So, kailangan nating i-emphasize yan, faith. Faith in yourself, faith on a higher being above, and also faith that things will be achieved in its perfect time. So, pag-usapan natin all about faith. So, ayun, when I was in college, I've been with a bunch of girls. They're actually my friends. I haven't seen them in such a long time, but I still treasure each time I was with them during my college days. Kasi, they're the one who teach me how to be faithful, as in. So, yung mga nakakakilala sa akin, I am not a religious person. You will never see me at church every Sunday. As in, hindi ako palamisa or any other things that Catholics do. So, hindi ako ganon. And when I was in college, those bunch of girls help me through the tough times in my life wherein my parents are not there to support me emotionally. So, sila yung nandun during that time. So, what they taught me was to have a personal relationship with God. So, when we say personal, hindi siya maseremonyas as in na kailangan mo magmisa, kailangan mo mangumpisal, kailangan mo ng any other things that is required by the church. Hindi siya ganon. What I mean about personal relationship with God is that in every path you take in life or in every decisions you have to ask for God's blessings. As in, for me kasi, whenever I do things or whenever I decide on things, I'm all in. when it comes to that decision. As in, I'm the type of person na pag-iisipan ko muna talaga yan ng ilang beses bago ko gawin. So, during that time na nag-iisip ako, I was also praying na, Lord God, please guide me in this decision or make me see the things that will happen after I accept this or after I do this, ganon. So, a personal relationship is actually something na you should work within your heart. Kasi a lot of us do have personal relationship with our relatives, with our friends, with our companions, our partners. But the relationship you should have first before you have those kind of relationship is your personal relationship with God. Kasi it will guide you sa mga decisions mo in life, and also it will help you to be a better person. Not only for yourself, but also for the people around you. Kasi there are times na hindi ka magiging okay, na madidepress ka, you will go under a lot of different emotions na probably yung mga kasama mo hindi nila maintindihan. Na minsan magkakaroon ng misunderstanding kasi ganito yung ugali mo towards that situation. But the thing is, the only person that would understand you or that would have that kind of understanding na kahit ganun ka or kahit may masama kang nagawa, you will not be judged. That person or that will only be God itself, yung mga kaintindi talaga sa'yo. So, whenever I have things on my mind, I pray. I always pray. As in, parang anxiety, parang kasi lately, or during my college days, I have this anxiety. As in, every exam, as in, kumakabog yung dibdib ko, na sometimes I cannot think properly kasi nga mas naunahan ako ng kaba, or whenever things are not going my way, parang sobrang nadadown ako, as in sobrang nadidepress ako. The thing that calms me is the idea that I am not alone and that I have my own God who's there for me, who will understand me, whatever I do or whatever decision I will be doing. He will be there to support me. Ganon. Parang ganon. So, parang you have to work on your relationship with the Lord before you work on anything else. Kasi minsan, yung mga goals in life natin, hindi siya align sa goals ni Lord. So, that's actually pretty tough. As in, I'm also on that stage wherein I'm asking if being a doctor is really a thing for me, or if God has other plans for me. But so far, I've been seeing that my path is actually leading to what I want. So far, we don't know. There can be some things in the future that could change that. But one thing I appreciate now that I feel like God is with me through this journey is that I'm always at ease with what is happening around me. Like, I trust Him enough that He will be, or He will give me something that would lead me to where I want to be, or to where I am supposed to be. So, ayun. So whatever thing comes my way, I just deal with it as graceful as I can. As in, hindi, though I have some times na magrereklamo ako, but I'm not actually that negative person na, ayoko na, ganyan-ganyan, di na ako alis. No, I'm not like that. I'm just trying to accept what God gives as of this moment, and then, ayun, everything, I believe that everything will work out fine. Because I know that He's working behind all these things that are happening. So, whenever you're feeling depressed, na feel mo na-delay ka because of this pandemic, or because financially unstable kayo kasi nga madaming work na nawala during this pandemic, always remember that God is working behind the scenes. So, kung ito man yung nangyayari sa'yo ngayon, it's not always gonna be like that. So, life is a wheel. Kung nasa baba ka ngayon, you will have a time wherein you will go up and then you will receive what God is preparing for you. So, ayun lang guys. I actually enjoyed this kind of video. Like, if you will watch my YouTube channel as in puro makeup or kaya get ready with me or kaya stories, ganyan-ganyan. But I find these contents more enjoying to do. Let me know kung ano pa yung gusto nyong marinig or if you have other questions that you would like me to answer. So feel free to comment below. And also please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Masasabi ko ano yung content niya because I just go